there's a bunch of different controversies that happened. There was the breakdancing controversy. Miss Raygun, as she is nicknamed,
Yay.
if anybody has not seen what this is all about, I definitely recommend going on any social network and typing in Raygun breakdancing. Apparently, she is an Australian B girl. They call them, breaking. Well, okay, so I should probably back up. So breaking is is an event. Apparently, it's not breakdancing; it's breaking, and it is new to the Olympics this year. 2024 is the first time they've been doing breaking, and there were some actually fantastic breakdancers in this competition. But the most notable, the one that got the most attention of all of these people, was this woman, Raygun. I don't her full name I forget, but
it's Racheal Gunn, I think, or something like
gotcha.
that. That's why it's Raygun.
Raygun.
Because her last name is Gunn, Gunn.
Yes. So she joined in the competition from Australia. She proceeded to do something on stage. I don't know what it is, but it definitely was not high-level breakdancing like you would see the Jabberwockies do or whatever. And man, she was derided all over the internet. There are some hilarious montages, or I don't know, or montages, but also I think there's a Peter Griffin sort of audio over what do you call it? An audio overlay or whatever.
Yeah, just like a copy of his voice. Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah.
dun, dun, dun. Yeah.
We could probably insert it. So insert it later. But yeah, I mean, it was terrible.
Yeah. And yeah, the lady was like copying her moves on her living room floor.
It was that. I just don't even understand what the hell. It doesn't make any sense to me. How is this person even in the competition in the first place? Was there some kind of qualifying that happens?
Because they have like a PhD in some kind of something. I think.
Right.
What did you say it was? Deezy cultural movement or some shit.
That's what I thought. I had read. Yeah. So I'm trying to.
I don't know, man. I thought she had a PhD
I saw
in breakdancing.
I don't think that she's got a PhD in breakdancing. There's no way.
I
saw a story about how since it was new, they outsourced the selecting of people, and somehow she got picked. I don't know.
Yeah, this is another conspiracy right along that same line, right? Like where they're doing this to be like, yo, you don't need to be good at it. Just come out.
I just don't even understand how. So I'm looking at an article here. It's saying breaking made its debut at the 2024 Paris Olympics. While she didn't earn a spot on the podium, the Australian breaker known as Raygun has received plenty of recognition online. Raygun is Racheal Gunn, a 36-year-old university lecturer in the Department of Media, Communications, Creative Arts, Language, and Literature at Macquarie University in Sydney, Australia. Her research focuses on the cultural politics of breaking, according to her faculty profile. The cultural politics of breaking.
What the fuck even is that? So what is your PhD in?
Cultural politics of
breakdancing? Is it just breaking? That's all they have it read, or
what
the hell?
Yeah.
Dude?
What does that mean? That how one breaks is determined by their cultural and political socioeconomic status? Is that
that shit even existing as an option for a PhD is exactly why we should not forgive student loans. Because
you should have to pay every penny for that course. You absolute fucking reject. Why the fuck? Who the fuck studies this as a major? Breakdancing?
Why?
The cultural whatever the fuck of breakdancing?
The only reason you would ever do that is for no reason at all. There is none. I don't understand.
Always some weird white lady too, right? Like it's always some weird white lady.
Just so you can say you're a doctor. That's how you say you're a doctor, right? That's I'm a doctor.
Yeah, I got a PhD. I'm a doctor. What's your You're on a plane and like the guy's having a heart attack. Like, does anybody hear a doctor? And like 19 people put their hands up, and then like No, like a medical doctor, and then there's no hands up. You know what I mean? Because like everybody's a doctor in something fucking dumb like
It's
breakdancing.
I just don't even understand what that means. I guess we could look it up, but I don't even feel like it's why.
Right.
How many
I don't,
years?
bro, I don't even want to put in 5 minutes to find out what the course is. Never mind putting in the amount of years it takes to become a doctor in this fucking thing.
I mean, what can you study? I just don't understand. Are you studying different styles of breaking? Like,
well, like you
different
can study how like
the
it
history
went
of
from
breaking?
like in New York on cardboard to like a really big thing in Japan, and like,
Right.
I mean, there's things you can study, I guess, but uh, to become
A
a
PhD?
doctor, yeah, like a doctor, you're a
That's an
doctor
elective
in
course.
breaking. Yeah,
Yeah, that's an
Right.
elective course
That's an
yeah,
elective course for sure, dude.
right. Like
to meet
what
your
the
arts
fuck?
requirement.
Right.
Right. That's like
Well, this
something
is
you
like
took.
saying I'm a doctor in liberal arts. Like what?
I mean, I can understand being a PhD in, say, English or literature or something. Okay, you have to read a lot of shit, and you gotta understand authors and the history, and I mean that makes sense to me. Or being a PhD in art history or art or whatever, I can understand like what that means. But breaking is like, I mean, how long has breaking even been around? It's only been
Since
around
the
since the
80s.
'80s, right?
Yeah,
Late in
since the
'70s.
80s, pretty
So
sure.
what is there
There's
to
And
not
talk
even.
about?
well,
There's not even enough.
maybe she fucking okay, so there is this, I'm pretty sure that there is a case to be made that it didn't start there.
Right.
And that if you look, that a lot of like Caribbean islands and stuff like that,
Okay.
they dance like this and in similar ways for
Mm,
generations. There's
okay.
even like in Brazil, they do capoeira,
Okay.
which
Right.
is like dance fighting, right? And it's
Right.
similar to breaking.
Oh wow. Okay. I didn't know that.
So, I mean, like there's a lot. I don't know that it actually started there. And
Right.
then if it's on all these Caribbean islands and stuff like that, then there's a chance that it originates somewhere in Africa a lot longer ago than we would even think.
But wouldn't that just be like the history of, I don't know, indigenous
Dance?
dance or something like
Yeah,
that?
exactly. Like I
Right.
That's why
don't
I thought it
think
was like cultural movement. That's how I had it described as
Okay.
like that make more sense than like the politics. What did you say the name of the degree was? Like
They're saying that her degree was in, let me see here.
cultural cocksucking and breaking.
Cultural politics of breaking. It says her research focuses on the cultural politics of breaking. So I don't know if it's an actual degree. That's what the degrees call, but that's her focus in her studies. So, I don't know. I had never heard of no negotiation between nations being happening from a dance off. It's just my personal
it should
opinion.
happen. I 100%
Right.
think that should happen.
But to be fair, Michael Jackson did unite the hood with dance. So there's that. In the famous historical document known as the Bad Video.
Did you know that Michael Jackson's a fucking crip?
Is he?
Yeah,
No. Come on.
yeah, bro, big one.
What? No. I gotta see. I gotta see it.
He patented a shoe to do his lean.
Yeah, it's got to put a nail, the thing with the nail.
No, there's like a ball stud and there's like a slot on the shoe, so you slide your shoe onto it, so it holds you to the stage and you can like lean. That's how he always did those. You know how he always did those crazy ass leans. People were like, "How the fuck?" He actually patented a shoe that would hook onto the stage so that you could like so he could do that. It's pretty crazy. Since you brought up Michael Jackson, he's a goat.
Yeah, he is a goat. And he should have won a gold medal for something. If they had breaking back then, I bet Michael would have won. I'll tell you that much.
Yo, hot take: Chris Brown's a better dancer than Michael Jackson.
I don't
I
know
would
enough
agree.
about dance to say. And I haven't watched enough Chris Brown dancing to have an opinion.
No, he's like Jamie Foxx. You know how we talked about Jamie Foxx. He's like super multi-talented on so many different levels.
Yeah, he just won a rap beef.
What were you saying? You were saying something before
Well,
that?
I was just going to say, but without Michael, there wouldn't have been a Chris Brown.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely,
Yeah.
and you
Agreed.
gotta pay homage where it's due, right? But
Right. But the moves are better.
I think that if Michael was alive now, he would say that the torch has been passed to Chris. You know what I mean?
Oh, damn. Okay.
That's what I think. Like they're
Wow.
different generations, right? But I just think that Michael would have passed the torch. And I think
Right.
that he's better. I think that it's come to the point where the student has passed the teacher.
Right. And Michael never squeezed the asses of women that had boyfriends
Yes, he
and
did.
husbands.
Yes, the fuck he did.
I mean,
Michael,
non-public, and he didn't get paid for it. He didn't
Michael
get paid for it.
was a pimp. Okay.
I know. He got a lot of side action, but he never got paid for it, and had women excusing it to
He
their
didn't have to
significant
get paid
others.
for it.
So
That guy,
Michael
that guy-
Jackson was forced to have sex with prostitutes by his father at an early age.
what is that true?
Dude, have you guys not seen like any of the documentaries about Michael Jackson's life?
No, I have. I'm just. This has gotten dark.
No, I know. He's talking about this crazy shit. I'm like, Michael Jackson went through a lot of shit.
Yes, he did.
he said that kind of speaks on something that we had talked about before. You know, does it take all of that pain to make something so great? Does it take something so negative to happen to somebody to make them great at something?
It kind of does, right?
Well, by that logic, Raygun, 2032 Olympics. You took the L on this one. All right. You got made fun of. You got ridiculed. Your moves weren't so good.
No, but she could be a judge. She could be a judge. 2032 Raygun, you could be a judge.
You can make her a judge.
Yes, because you have the knowledge. Okay. You just don't have the moves. You just don't understand how to do them. You haven't put the hours in.
Okay.
You know?
Watch her come back like Rocky, bro. Like just fucking like.
Yo, put your 10,000 hours in then. Be a professional.
Yeah.
That's cool. I think that would be dope too. Like I love a good retribution story, you know? But I think that if you don't want to put the 10,000 hours in, you could judge it in 2032 when we do the Hunger Games Olympics.
Listen, she's going to judge it based on the cultural politics. You know what I'm saying? So if it's a Palestinian b-boy and a Israeli b-boy, the Israeli b-boy's out because she's going to judge it on those politics. I don't think that's fair. I think you should judge it on the moves. You should judge it on the performance and the athleticism, not the cultural politics.
Fuck, I guess you know what, Raygun, you're just out altogether, bro. It was a dub, and now you're dubbed for life, bro. Yeah, you're dubbed for life, bro. Like that's it. That's the official statement.
Yeah,
you're dubbed.
That's the official statement of the GOAT Show.
Yeah, you're
You're out.
Bro. It's a dub, Raygun.
She could parlay this into like, 15, 30 minutes of fame. So whatever.
Oh, she will.
Yeah.
She
Raygun.
will for sure.
I take back what I said before about Olympic athletes shouldn't have OFs. You can have an OF. There you go.
Yeah, but that's not a real Olympic athlete. Like, how dare her? She knew. That's the other side of this, right? Is she knew. Right. She knew she was trash. Like, she got up there. Was she first? Was she the first person to go up?
From what they're saying, this was just, I don't know if she was the first or whatever, but this was the elimination round. It was a round robin. A bunch of people get up there, they do their moves, and that's who gets to go into the main event. So she didn't even make it to the real competition.
What I'm saying is
she got 0. She scored 0 points.
Yeah, but was she the first person to dance? Because if she wasn't, then she's an asshat for getting up there, right? She saw the other people. I mean, she was like, "Dog,
if she okay, how about this? I agree with you 100%, Fresh, and I'll take it even further. Okay, if she is an expert in breaking, a PhD level person in breaking, she has to have watched at some point in her life YouTube videos of real breakdancers doing wild shit.
Buddy, I don't have a PhD in breaking, and I've watched breaking videos.
Yes.
Like, are you fucking insane?
Yes.
I absolutely know that she is ass. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like this is the problem. I absolutely know that there are 6-year-olds that will
Yeah.
break circles around her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think that it's a fucking embarrassment to put yourself up on the world stage for your country, and that's how you fucking break.
I feel like it
How
has.
dare you?
I
How
mean, when I
dare you?
first saw it, I felt like it was parody. It felt like it was a prank. Someone's playing a prank. They're gonna film it, and then you're gonna find out a year from now how easy it is, to get in the Olympics or whatever. That might have been, and that may still be the case. Who knows? But it doesn't seem like it is. It seems like she's legit in terms of being a real person that actually has a PhD in this. So I don't know. To me, the whole thing is weird, and that's why I think maybe it's a conspiracy, because this got so much attention, and there were so many other dancers that did amazing performances.
I didn't see
I mean,
any of them.
well, your boy in Canada won, man. Phil Wizard, I think his name is. But yeah, there were amazing other, and this is the whole story of the entire Olympics. That's I think what we're getting at here is that it seemed like everything about the Olympics that I heard this week was about some dumb ratchet shit. This chick getting up there and dancing like I wouldn't even call it dance, just flopping around the stage like a fool. That got all the attention. You didn't hear anything about the other break dancers and their amazing performances at all.